Let me introduce myself. My name is Bayuarga Damar Sungkowo, and my partner is Mr. Tonny Hidayat, and we are from Universitas Amikom Yogyakarta. The title of our paper is Comparison of Memory Consumptive Against the Use of Various Image Formats for App Onboarding Animation Assets on Android with Lottie JSON Framework. The background why we use this topic are: the first is the usage of image or visuals to deliver information on digital product, especially on mobile platform, has been widely used. And the second, various applications made by giant startup companies such as Google, Facebook, Twitter, and others use visual or animation to deliver their product knowledge with onboarding screen, or also called walkthrough animation. Third, animation can improve the user experience of application, especially on mobile application. But the potential problem for using the animation for application is can decrease device resource or performance like graphic processing unit, memory, or CPU. Fourth, researchers want to present some animation asset that can use on Android application and analyze the impact of asset on device performance and device resource usage. In this case, researchers use Lottie JSON framework that will be compared by GIF and APNG for the goal of animation that implemented on Android application can running well without decrease the device performance. This is some sample by Google application that use animation for make the better user experience with onboarding screen. Android application can use GIF or APNG to make motion graphic in their application. This is comparison of APNG between GIF format. Researcher will introduce the new framework by Airbnb that called Lottie and Body Morphing. There is some plugin. One of the function is convert image file type to animation, but the file type of animation is JSON or JavaScript object notation. The flow of using Lottie is we will design our image on Adobe Illustrator and we will animate it into Adobe After Effects, and then on After Effects we install Body Morphing plugin or Lottie framework, and then the image of our animation will be converted by Lottie and Body Morphing into JSON file. We use Android Studio to implement our JSON animation file into Android application. In this case, researcher will compare the three asset type, how the impact three file type to device performance or resources usage. And the matrix parameter are usage of CPU, graphic processing unit, usage of storage, energy, memory, and on the development process is build time. We will analyze it with two applications. The first is Android Studio, and the second is Android Profiler. The possible problems: worst animation asset that can cause the device to lag or decrease in device performance. And the second, bad asset management on development process makes ineffective storage. And the third, extravagant device storage usage that caused by animation assets, resulting in diseffectiveness of storage media. The formulation of the problem is how the comparison of memory and resource consumption in Android application based on asset format types for onboarding animation between the Lottie JSON animation framework and other asset file types, as well as an analysis of resource. And it also needs to be proven whether the complexity of the color variation and the number of layers in the animation does in effect the use of resources from the device themselves. This is our scenario for research. We built 6 Android applications, and each application is used different asset animation file type. The 3 applications we use for onboarding, which is for design, with colorful design, and the total of layers more than 10 layers. And the tree under the application, we use for onboarding with same design, but we design by grayscale, and the total of layer is less than 5 layers. This is our result with 3 first simulation. We use 3 devices. The first is Sony, the second is Xiaomi Mi 4i, and the third is use the emulator of Android in Android Studio. This is our result of research. The first is technical specs limitation. The first is control availability. On the development process, Lottie asset can control by code, like stop, loop, and then interactive with gesture and more. And the second parameter of minimum API level. Minimum API level on Lottie is 15, and the third is scaling or adaptive. Lottie has adaptive screen. It means because basic of Lottie asset is factor, how big and how small screen that developer defined in their application, Lottie can adaptation or adaptive with the screen size. And the second result of research in parameter storage efficiency matrix. We choose 4 parameters. The first is application size, and the second is asset size, and the third is efficiency of storage, and the fourth is application on install size. Application size, asset size, and efficiency of storage. Lottie is most powerful. On Lottie file, the application is only 2.6 megabyte, and the asset size Lottie files it's just 126 kilobyte, and the efficiency of storage Lottie has 65.16% efficiency in storage, and the application size that installed in phone, the Lottie is most effective storage. Then we will present the device testing result in Sony smartphone. In this average, Lottie is the best performance between APNG and GIF. This is the result of research in device testing in second smartphone, second device, that is Xiaomi 4i. In this table, Lottie most effective in build time, install time, and build time and install time, and the usage consumption, the Lottie is most effective between APNG and GIF type format. And the third, we crawl data from virtual device emulator on Android Studio. We choose Nexus with RAM with 2 GB of RAM, and the Lottie is the most powerful asset between APNG and GIF. The conclusion are, first, in general, Lottie JSON assets are better than APNG sequence and GIF graphic asset outputs, because with the vector-based Lottie asset can be scalable or various devices without increasing asset resolution. Support for Android version of API level 15 or KitKat, so that platform compatibility is wider than GIF and APNG. Than GIF. And then an application can be controlled via standard trigger on device like swipe, scroll, tap, double tap, and other. And the second, on the point of view of storage efficiency, Lottie is proven to have the highest efficiency value compared to the output types of GIF assets and APNG sequence. In parameter of graphic processing unit usage, grayscale Lottie asset is lightest between GIF and APNG, but the gap is just only 2% and is not too significant for performance benchmark. The goal is make powerful application interface and application experience with also inclusive powerful performance for every smartphone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.